Hey Tanner, that's right. We are inside the Ford Museum, actually inside their gallery now, and we're back with Joel Westfall with the Ford Museum. Some really unique pieces inside here, Joel. Let's start with this one, and this has a unique story behind it as well.
So these are ceramic pieces, and each of them, of course, take a look at different parts of different folklore from different regions. So for example, I'll point out specifically the Russian folklore of Baba Yaga and Baba Yaga's hut. This was used, of course, to scare children in Russia and Ukraine, harkening back to some of the, what kind of like the witch and Eastern European folklore. So it's kind of interesting, and there's some other aspects here of other different types of folklore as well.
Yeah, this one, the Three Little Pigs, a story we all know well. I know you mentioned ceramics for this one. That's what I like about this gallery. There are many unique pieces using unique materials to make the work. Before we show you more of that, tell us about the gallery inside. What's the significance of this room?
So this is our temporary gallery. This is where we would host exhibits that would come in for maybe 3 or 4 months, kind of featured exhibits. This is the first time in many years that we've actually been able to have ArtPrize here because we've had 50th anniversary exhibits up here featuring President Ford. So when you come to the Ford Museum, you're going to have art outside. Take a look at that. Then you come in our lobby, you're going to see art in our lobby, and then you have to come upstairs to the temporary gallery. And of course, we are all free. You do not pay, we are not charging, so this is completely and utterly free. We just wanted people to know that when you come here, art outside, art in the lobby, art up in our temporary gallery. And again, you're right, we have a lot of different eclectic pieces here with a lot of different materials.
Yeah, art everywhere, basically. You are overwhelmed with art in a great way. And we want to go back to some of the unique materials being made to make some of these pieces. Let's travel over this way because you mentioned some of the artwork is actually using glass. Take a look at this piece.
We have a lot of glass featured pieces here this year. So this is a glass mosaic by Michelle Sider, and we're very happy to have her. This is her first time here this year.
Oh, wow.
And so we are very excited to have a kind of a glass mosaic. I can't remember the last time if we've ever had a glass mosaic in the past.
Really?
So I think this is the first time we've ever had a glass mosaic. And of course, the one that I'm kind of a little bit excited about because this piece is just massive. And this is by, again, a Michigan artist by the name of Mark Lewandowski, and this is a Ross. This is a massive, very
beautiful,
large instantiation piece that we have here at the Ford Museum. It is absolutely breathtaking, and we are very excited to have this piece here. I've never seen in a piece like this. In fact, when you kind of look at this art, it kind of has, if anybody knows who Chiuli is, this famous, internationally famous glass artist. And he's going to be coming here, I think, next year for an expo, I think, at the Meyer Gardens. And so this is kind of resembles kind of like the work of Chiuli and some of the famous glass pieces. The artist here, he's from Michigan, and he is an international guy. He is a major international artist. He sells all over the United States. He sells internationally. And he's a really kind of well-known artist around the country.
And you mentioned this may be one of the largest pieces that you all have had inside the museum.
For inside of the museum, definitely one of the largest pieces we've ever had. And the fact that it's glass makes it makes it even more really interesting to the eye. And it's just kind of this glass mosaic kind of patterned work. I can't even imagine the size of the kiln you have to make something like this. It has to be
really
huge.
Incredible. Jake, if you can get close in here to see the material, because you're saying it's glass, but it looks almost like wire or plastic weaved in together. So that is some really incredible work. And Joel, I was saying that you got to get out here and see this artwork in person. We might be showing you a preview, but some of this stuff, you just cannot get the full effect without seeing it in person.
You got to see it in person. Come and see it in person. Of course, come and vote as well. Vote for your favorites. And we just look forward to again having a large turnout this year, bigger than last year. And we're very thankful that ArtPrize is back. We have more artists this year than we've ever had, both inside and outside, and we're very hopeful that people come out come out for ArtPrize.
Yeah, absolutely. And lastly, Joel, you bring up such a great point. This is about the people, who the people choose as the best. I mean, we all might have our own ideas of what is the best piece of artwork, but I think that's so unique about this competition that we've got people coming from all over getting to choose, hey, we think this is the best. Speaking of that, you got last year's winner.
We do have
His
last year's
artwork
winner,
is
yes.
inside the museum as well.
Yes, and it's absolutely a beautiful piece.
It is.
He just wanted to kind of show off. We're very thankful for him. He won last year. It was the first time we had a winner here at the Ford in 10 years, and we wanted to have him back. It's absolutely stunning. Maybe you'll show it later on. It is an absolutely stunning piece. Unfortunately, he cannot win again, but he doesn't care about that. He just wants to show, he's very thankful that the people voted for him, and he won last year, and he just wants to say thank you again to Michigan and the community by showing off another piece.
Yeah, really, really cool. You can tell that he did not hold back, even though he can't win again. He's still got an amazing art piece.
It is an amazing piece. It is an amazing piece, and I hope you show it later on.
Yeah, I hope so too. If not, you got to come out here and see it in person. Joel, thank you so much for chatting with us. You've gotten a preview of some of the amazing pieces that they have inside their gallery. Before I send it back, Jake, come back over with me to this glass piece that we showed you earlier, because I want Jake to give you another close-up look. Again, this is another piece that's made of glass, and Joel was explaining to me, get close up in there, Jake, each piece was intricately placed to make the final artwork that you're seeing. So this is the kind of creativity that we're talking about here at ArtPrize that you've got to come see in person. Believe me, it just doesn't have the same effect looking at videos or pictures. Those are amazing too. So be sure to get out here and see it in person, the amazing artwork that people have created here in Michigan and around the world. Some really amazing stuff. Back to you. Welcome back. Still live here right outside the Ford Museum for the kickoff of ArtPrize 2025. We were checking out this cool piece earlier. We now know that it's the Tango Rosso by Ryan Schmidt. Thank you so much for joining us live this morning. You just drove right on over for us.
Yeah, I was nearby, so yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, appreciate you being here. You've been a part of ArtPrize now for the last several years. Kind of tell me about your history with ArtPrize.
Sure, my first entry was 2015 at Van Andel Public Museum with a big piece. Made it in the top 25.
Oh.
So got some excitement the first year coming, and it's been building every year since. And ArtPrize is special. Grand Rapids has been special. It's been good for business. And I love it. It's always an adventure here.
Yeah, I love to hear that Grand Rapids ArtPrize is so special to you because you are not from Michigan.
No, I'm from Arkansas, but I live in Arizona. I'm in Scottsdale, so I winter most of a long winter in Arizona, and then I come up here for summer and fall now, and it's kind of get the best of both worlds.
Yes, I love that. So how did you initially find out about ArtPrize being in Arizona, and now you come every year, you sort of spend time here just for this competition?
Exactly. Yeah, it's just been part of my rhythm, I guess you'd say. One of my friends in LA introduced me to the ArtPrize thing. I applied, I came, and I hit it right on the nose the first time, and it's just been something I look forward to every year.
Yeah, I love that. And you say this is your 10th year, even though one of those years was kind of a break, but you made a party out of that break. Tell us about that, Ryan.
Yeah, it was COVID. It was, things didn't, for the public, stuff wasn't going on as well, but I ended up staging a private home in Ada, and it did really well that night. And, so I still say it's my 10 year, even though I've been coming since 2015. But,
yeah, you kind of made a party out of it. You still were able to show off the artwork that you had put together for that year. Did you still do a piece?
I did several pieces. So,
oh, very nice. Okay, well, I want to talk more about your piece this year. It is stunning. It absolutely catches your attention the moment you see it. The Tango Rosso. Tell us the story behind this.
Well, tango is a passionate, dance, and life is a dance. So you got to be bold. You got to find your direction, and you got to find your purpose. And to me, this is, my statement of my, getting after it. So.
Yeah, I love that. We've been talking about the many cool materials that go into some of the pieces that we're seeing at ArtPrize. Tell me about your process putting this
Sure.
together.
So this is stainless steel. This is sheet metal. So these were cut from 20-foot sheets of metal that were sheet. I'm using a 4.5-inch grinder, overhead projector. There's no computer involved for this. It's all
Nice.
It's all freehand. So I'm cutting, welding, grinding, stretching the metal, and then a lot of polishing goes into place. The base is also stainless but powder coated red. So
Wow, that is really impressive. How long does something like this take?
it's a little over a year to build this piece.
Oh my goodness. I mean, talk about that. Well, I know that you've got some other art ventures going on as well. Let's talk about your art studio, your art gallery that isn't far from here. But how do you work on an art piece for over a year? What is that process like, Ryan?
Well, I have a workshop here in Wayland that I'm working from seasonally, and then I've got workspace down in Scottsdale, and I'll truck and trailer things between locations based on how the weather is, of course.
Wow, that is amazing because this is a big piece. So I'm just thinking about all the different parts that go into it. I want to also talk about your gallery. I love that you kind of made Michigan a second home for you.
Oh yeah, it's just been built up to being so good for business, and Michigan is full of adventures. I mean, from Sleepy Bear Dunes to Detroit to Traverse and Petoskey, and there's just a lot of hot places to visit here. And my friends are out also in Grand Haven, so we're out on the water all the time. And so I thought. Situation landed in my lap for a gallery space, and I took advantage of it. I'm at the lobby of the Varnum building, Bridgewater Place, and I did a soft opening last fall, and hosted an architectural group there, the Michigan Residential Architects, and we had an amazing party. And so now we're back full throttle. It's kind of an appointment-only, event-based gallery. I don't do a whole lot of foot traffic, but it's more for like I said, an event or having fun that way.
Yeah,
So.
really cool. Well, I feel honored that I'm getting to speak with you today. Last question, Ryan. I always wonder, what do the artists do with the art pieces once ArtPrize is over and done with?
Oh, we install them. Yeah, typically they get sold. That's the idea, So business, to be able to survive as an artist, you want to be able to monetize out of it. So my goal is to, find a home for this thing.
All right. Well, we hope that you do, Ryan. Really cool stuff here. So great speaking with you. And again, I just love that you've made Michigan your second home. Good luck at the competition
Thanks,
this year.
Emily.
Back to you all.